Hi guys, this is Nori from StudyIn Japan. Today we'll be looking at how to choose a Japanese language school. With over 600 Japanese language schools all over Japan, it might be quite overwhelming to decide on one that's best suited for you. But don't worry, we'll be going over the main points that you need to consider to make this important decision. Let's go. First thing you want to think about is why you want to study Japanese. So basically, your goal. Every year, students of all dreams and goals come to Japan to study the language. And this is very important to determine at the initial stage, as this will be one of the biggest drivers when it comes to achieving your objectives. Are you interested in going to higher education in Japan? For example, a vocational school, a university, or maybe a grad school? Or are you interested in finding a full-time job in Japan? Or you might simply want to become fluent in the language and learn more about the culture. So this is crucial to make clear before moving on to the next step. If you're still unsure as to what your goals are, we'd be happy to chat to figure out what might be the best direction to start with. Moving on to the next step, which is the duration and timing of your study. You can study from 6 months to 2 years on a student visa, and at most large schools, you can enroll 4 times in a year: January, April, July and October. For smaller schools, this is only twice a year in April and October. Now, why is the timing of enrollment important, you might ask? In Japan, April is the beginning of the fiscal year, which means this will be the timing in which you would enter universities or start your new job. So depending on when you enroll, the duration of your study will change, and therefore the level of Japanese that you would accomplish will change too. And as the JLPTs are only carried out twice a year in July and December, the timing of your enrollment also affects how many times you can take the test. And because you will be needing different levels of Japanese depending on your goals, please remember to take this into consideration when deciding on when to enroll. Now you have a rough idea of how long you'd like to study for. Now you can think about how you'd like to learn. Broadly speaking, there are 2 main lesson types: interactive and non-interactive. With non-interactive lessons, the teacher stands at the front of the class to carry out the lesson and the students will listen and follow along. On the other hand, you have interactive classes, where the classes are in smaller groups and the students are encouraged to find the solution themselves through group work or pair work. So if you're the sort of person who likes to take it all in and be guided along, then the non-interactive classes might be a good fit. And if you're more the type of person who likes to actively seek out the answer, then why not try the interactive lessons? It's also good to choose which of these classes you'd like to take depending on your goals. So if you'd like to know which one is better for you, then please contact us below. And one of the major topics when it comes to thinking about studying abroad in Japan is the cost. Whether the cost of everything fits into your budget is also a huge factor. The tuition for a year on average is around $7,300 and this really varies depending on the school and also the location. As you may have guessed, cities like Tokyo will be more expensive to live in, as opposed to more rural areas like Fukuoka, where it's much easier to live on a budget. But one point I would like to add when living in Tokyo is that the central areas are of course going to be expensive. But just by choosing to live on the outskirts of Tokyo, you can find cheaper property and lower living costs, just ever so slightly. There are other ways in which you can lower your living costs, and if you want to know more, please contact us through the link below. So there we have it guys. I hope this helped with making more of a comfortable decision when it comes to studying Japanese in Japan. If you're still unsure how long you'd like to study for, or what lesson type is the best for you, you can contact us directly through email or line using the link that we pasted in the description box below. And as always, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like these. And if you have any questions or suggestions on future videos, then please leave us a comment as well. Until next time, ja ne.